possession in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams rely on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami Hurricanes. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here at the room by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Miami's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Running back searching for a hole. Quick spin on the ride. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a nice looking run, man, and what a legacy, man. You think about Edgerrin James, Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. And this guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. He's second down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I would love to see him tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Line out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Miami. The offense puts up 6, but that took to the end zone.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week started off with a bang here today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Arizona State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the year.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. No Cam Scattermoo this season, guys. He was the definition all-purpose workhorse back a year ago and put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
Hand off from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Arizona State. All that baby in and then throw into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's back. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The sure hands, it's Marion. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt.
Wait till after I can grab
The opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he's able to bounce off one.
Here. Turn the TV down. It's too loud.
Grandma sends us out on trade adventures more often. That's really better than doing all the chores at home. I'm gonna eat my sausage first. Yum. They even gave me a muffin. Well, we're in the city. I want to check out the store. Yeah, sure. I'd like to get some new things. Sounds like a good idea. How was your food? As you can see, we didn't leave anything. I'll clear the plates out.
For a solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I don't know.
I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Toss to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, big moment in recruiting last week, 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like? Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's back. Finds a tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll go back to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
What?
Intercepted number 19. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
I have to listen out.
Okay, well, you just have to try hard. I can't do it
Now
either.
a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's back. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Canes will line up to punt it away.
Turn it upside down and shake it, mama.
Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's McClain. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, good job.
Make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the stakes, rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. And you're right, it's 4th and short. That means decision time, or for us, green light.
Sneaks it in.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's back. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Rush is on him. Catch in the middle. It's Bauman. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Caught over the middle. It's Udo. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Sun Devils are in the hurry up. Quarterback making checks. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Good timing on the quick out. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Levin. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
And the Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Levin. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. With all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And back to the air on second down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes a grab down the middle. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but
There he goes. Past the 40. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cave. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. New Mexico. down, but they are not out of it. Not inside University Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Utah State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for them there.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Direct snap. Finds a little space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to sling it through and get some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high, throw him over the middle of the field. Oftentimes, that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
He wants to change this route. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. The quick out. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
What?
Pick off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the running back. Wow, and another broken tackle. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's back. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Under fire. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Looking to throw, it's back. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything right now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Udo. At the 45 on its way. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. fires to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Look out, he's got room. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got it, looking for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gonna try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Udo. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Beck. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Has to get the sticks. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Let's it go in the end zone. Made the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Was to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Trying to find the end zone. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice second down defense there that time. It looked like the defense was anticipating the drag route that time. You saw they were able to rally to the ball, get him down on the ground. It now sets up third down in the red zone. Let's see what they do here.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way.